That guy told me that I can go this way around the building to the loading dock. I have to do a blind side, or I can turn around in this parking lot and go back the other way and do it the on driver's side. So that's what I'm gonna do. Why make things harder, you know? He said there's several tanks and stuff like that that are on wheels and need a bunch of straps. He's got 2 different locations I'm gonna have to pick stuff up from, but we'll get over here to this first dock and see what we need to get and go from there. I asked if it was alright if I could record as much as possible. He said not a problem. Here's what I'm going to do. Got a crane back in here, huh? What those guys get paid driving them things. I guess you'd have to be able to operate it as well, right? You guys check out our YouTube channel for our traveling RV lifestyle, Chaos on the Move. I'll drop a link in the description below. You guys can go check out what we've done in Mitchell and things like that. Just kind of see how it is with, you know, traveling and all that good stuff with our lifestyle. Alright, so he's getting the rest of these pallets out of here, and show you guys what all we're getting here. This was an auction, like a place that made pet medicine, animal medicine, and stuff like that. So getting a bunch of these huge tanks up here. I gotta get this, all of these. So I'm definitely glad I have the straps. Yeah, buddy, that's gonna be fun. Trying to get all these in here. These don't have anything in them, do they? I see that says clean, so they're all okay. There's no residue or anything.
Nope.
All right.
There's other ones there that sterilized and all that.
Oh, okay. So it's just gonna be a puzzle trying to get all this stuff crammed in this trailer. And maybe it won't be too bad. So we got this stuff all loaded here, as you can see. Just a bunch of stuff, got everything strapped down. Strapped, all those are pushed real tight and strapped. Now I gotta go back outside, back to the parking lot. I'm gonna move the truck to a different location than the front parking lot where I first pulled in. I guess they got some stuff out front. They're gonna have to get the forklift off the truck and do all that good stuff so they can load some pieces up that are out there. But I'm gonna pull this thing around front. Waiting on them to come out here and finish loading this. They got to get something put in. Look at this view though. What about cornfields? Beautiful red Classic somebody has there. The guy that works here as far as the auction company said he's been here since July 7th doing this. This is like a long-term deal. It was like a $4 million auction, something like that. So this stuff is it's expensive, but they're paying something along $3,500 a week is what they pay for just the guys to come out here and like load everything, set everything up, and all that kind of stuff. But sounds like they're coming around, so we're gonna get this. They've been unloading and reloading pieces. One of the cabinets actually had to come off because the contents of the cabinet belongs to somebody else. Like I said, this is all an auction, so that's how they do it here. I mean, they might sell the whole room as one, or they might sell individual pieces, whatever. So in this case, the cabinet belongs to somebody, and the contents of the cabinet belong to somebody else. So they had to take the cabinet off or empty the cabinet and then put the cabinet back on. But they were told that it's okay to just leave the cabinet here. And they're trying to get everything else put on, just trying to get it all situated. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Make sure everything will fit that needs to go. I got a couple more pieces here that need to go on, and then we got to go back out front and get some other things that are sitting out there. Hopefully I'll be out of here in the next 45 minutes or so. But it's been a while. It's been a good 2 hours here already. So, but it pays pretty good. We'll go over that here in a bit too. But stay tuned. All right, so we got everything loaded up here. They had a little bit of room left here in there, but they couldn't make that thing fit. So we are going to get this closed up. I got to wait on the bills or whatever. They're going to give me some sort of manifest so I can leave. There's supposed to be another truck going to the same place out there in Cleveland, Ohio, but it's not here yet. It's supposed to be here at 11, and I need to wait. That's what they asked me to wait to make sure that he shows up with tarps, so that if they have to, they will adjust this load that I have to make this thing fit. So I gotta wait on this guy, which is kind of frustrating, but I also have to wait on whoever give me the bills. So I'm gonna see if I can't figure out who's got those or how long that's gonna take. And while I'm waiting, I guess I'll make something to eat before I hit the road, because it's right at 11 o'clock now. But yeah, I'll be on the road shortly, I reckon. So I'm out back here, and sorry about the spinning. They're picking this big thing up with this crane here. That's gonna go on the flatbed that we've been waiting on. I think he just pulled in. We've seen him coming down the road out there. So we're gonna confirm that he has enough tarps to tarp both of this piece and the one that's out front that they couldn't fit on my trailer. If not, then we're gonna have to rearrange the load and put that other piece on my trailer. And yeah, so we're still waiting. But it's a quarter till noon. I've been here since 8, so it's been a little while. Definitely into my 14 now. Not gonna be able to do the driving that I wanted to today, but we'll definitely get down the road. So once we know what's going on here, we'll get back at it. Flatbed guy's here. Thought it might be a Landstar truck, but it's definitely not. It goes way up there. don't know if he's gonna have enough tarp to do what needs to be done. I don't think that piece there has to be tarped, but there's some that do. I know he's got several pieces that's got to go on. But once they get this situated, I'm gonna find out if I can roll, because I'd like to get on the road. I'm definitely not making any money sitting here. We'll watch him get this on here. Just gotta try to figure out which way it's gonna face. Sorry about the wind, guys. I know y'all probably hear that. It's a little breezy out here today, but it feels great. Nice. Alright, so they got that done. Or at least they got it on there, right? Gonna figure out if I can leave, because I'm ready to get on the road and make some money. Alright, finally got the bills here. Give me a little clipboard so you can keep that. Nice guy. Man, this has been a real pleasurable experience here. It's taken a while, but it's been neat. Learned a little bit about the auction industry and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of money in that. That's definitely something I would consider doing if I wasn't doing trucking anymore. Do auctions. This guy makes like $350 a day, plus they pay him $125. No, they pay him $75 a day to park his camper, or they'll pay for a hotel wherever. So this guy full-time RVs like we do. So they pay all of his expenses. He gets $75 a day for food, the $75 a day for like overnight stays or whatever. But so he pays like $25 a night for the campground. So he's putting $50 in his pocket. Plus he gets per diem, through the government, all that kind of stuff. This guy's he's making pretty good money, and he just full-time travels and does these auctions. He'll stay here. Like, he's been here since July 7th or something like that, and he'll be out of here October 4th. So quite a long stay here, but I mean, he's making good money, and yeah, I wouldn't complain. That's nice deal. You're in an area long enough that you can experience everything with your family, and then you move on to the next place, and then you experience what's there. So that's pretty neat. But enough of that. We are going to get on the road, get out of here. All right, we are going to get out of here. so this is the cost of my fuel, 192 gallons for $449. And with the discount, y'all can see that. That is $347 is actually what I paid. So I got almost $100 off on my fuel. So I can't really complain about the fuel discounts here at Landstars. They're pretty awesome. But I've already checked the load, everything's still secure, we're good to go. I am going to get back on the road and knock out some more this time because I am into my 14. I only got 4 hours and 10 minutes left to drive today, and I got 11 hours and roughly 38 minutes or so until I'm there. So I need to knock out some time so I can get there. All right, so I am shut down. Obviously I wasn't gonna make the 900 some miles in one shot. I'm actually at a Love's and I'm tired. It was an early morning, so I'm gonna get ready to go take a shower and then get ready for bed. Hit this thing at it, get back at it tomorrow, and yeah, see you guys in the morning. All right, so I made it to Lake Station, Indiana, and I've got to take a 30. So I'm gonna walk into this chrome shop here that's next to Flying J. Just see what I can see. I do need to pick up a quick disconnect for an airline, so I'm gonna try and get that done. And yeah, see what else we can see in here. Maybe buy some new chrome. Huh? Walking through here, you guys, just look at this classic. Like that old school body style. Like that hood too. Looks good. A little paint. It looks good. There's a lot of nice trucks in this area. I didn't realize there was so many like chromed out. I mean, like look at KW. There, I mean everybody's getting some chrome done. There's a Pete. It's got the dual fuel tanks on the reefer there, and the mud flaps in front of them. Man, that's a nice setup. That is a good looking truck. And trailer combo. Looks like the one next to it's the same kind of deal. Matching truck trailers. Man, those look good. Then you got the Cascadia. I can't hate. I guess that's where Truckin's headed to, but that's a nice KW. Right on. Yeah. I've been in here before, but it's been probably 3 years at least. So just kind of go in and see what else is going on in here. I got my mask too, so don't worry. I want y'all to see these wheels. Look at that. Ain't that just slick? Oh, put the black with the red. That look good. Those are sharp. I like those. Headlights for all the Cascadias and Columbias and everything else. Ooh. That's nice. $589 for the pair. Primed and ready to be painted. So I didn't get the lights. They didn't have the one I wanted in stock. I did get this little shift knob cover. I think the white will look good with the steering wheel. And yeah, I'm gonna check the freight up here. Make sure everything is still all good. Everything looks good. I'm gonna climb up in there, make sure the tanks are all still tight back there. And yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh, it's a tight squeeze. Oh, oh. Yes, sir. Everything's still nice and tight. Everything looks good. All right, now I gotta squeeze back through there. Oh, I love you guys seeing these hanging around. These are moisture bags. Just prevents the moisture. Look, that little knob fell off. I have no idea where it goes, so I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, let's get out of here. I know, 3 points of contact. All right, so I will put this thing on once we get stopped tonight, and yeah, I'm gonna make something to eat real quick and then get back on the road. I think I'm gonna get a truck wash tomorrow after I get this load off. It's definitely time for one. This thing's filthy. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. Alright, so why am I at the fuel island in Ohio at the turnpike? I am going to get gas here for my generator. So, cool little trick if you guys are on the turnpike for Ohio, the fuel island for semis also has gas. So I can fill up my generator here, fill up the gas can all right here. I don't have to walk all the way across the parking lot, carrying a gas jug. I don't have to do all that. I can actually fill up the generator because it's empty right now, and I can also fill up my gas jug so I don't have to make multiple trips just to fill it up. So yeah, I'm gonna get some gas. So I'm gonna put all this up and then get back on the road. I'm only about 30 miles from where I need to be. So yeah, see how this place looks when we get there. Fantastic kind of turn to do in a big truck. Oh, and I was getting gas for the generator. There's also a hose right there, so I was able to fill up both of my 3-gallon jugs for my sink. That just, I mean, it worked out perfect. Man, I can't believe they let parking like that through here. This is crazy. No wonder insurance is so high in the cities like this. Jeez. Oh, you probably hear the plate in the bowl and spoon and a fork that's in the sink that I need to wash. I ran out of water. So, that's the need for the water I got. That is a striped building. Learn and play. Alright, I know y'all hear this steering column like shuddering sound chatter it's got going on in there. I bought a steering column. You guys seen the video. You haven't, it's, you know, just replacing the steering column in the truck here. I'll put a link in the description, but I bought a used one from, oh, I don't remember the name. From like a truck junkyard, basically. I think I paid 125 bucks for it. They wanted $1,800 for a new one from the dealer, and I can't figure out any other solution to eliminate the chatter. I mean, it's not loose, like there's no play in the actual steering hub or anything like that. It's in the column itself because I've checked the U-joints, all that stuff, everything there is good. It's just the, oh, this isn't too bad of a turn. It's somewhere inside the column where I can't get to. I don't know if you can rebuild those, or like if there's just something that you can replace on the inside, or if the only option is to buy a new one. So if you guys got any information on that, please feel free to leave me a comment, because I would like to eliminate that. My steering shaft, like in the engine bay and all that stuff, is really tight. I don't have a whole lot of play in the gearbox or anything like that. It's just the steering column. It's got some sort of chatter. I did, when I spoke to Freightliner about getting a new one, I asked if there's, like, what's the worst case scenario with this situation here, and they said, well, it's not like you're gonna lose your steering ability. It's just the bearing in there that keeps it, I guess, smooth or something like that. So, all right, they got turn signals on. I'm gonna go. Where in the hell am I going? What in the actual hell? Oh, I bet it's this big building up here. Oh, I know that's not the dock he wants me to back into. If it is, he's insane. get it done, but that's gonna suck. There's another dock. Federal equipment, yeah, this is the right place. I just don't know where I'm supposed to. Oh, please tell me this is the dock. The north side of the building. Yes, that's so much nicer. I like that a lot better. So there's room here. This is good. All right, well, I made it in there. That wasn't as difficult as I expected. The biggest issue is there's no light in here. Yeah, you just blindside right off the road right there. Luckily, there's room across the street to get in there. I see. I don't know if you guys can see them, but no. And in the grass up there are like tire marks where guys have actually drove up in there. It's like, geez, that's a lot of room. But yeah, this wasn't as bad as I expected. It really, I expected a lot worse. But like I said, the biggest issue is there's just no light. But got in there. He told me to go ahead and back up into it with the doors open, so that's what I've done. And yeah, I'm gonna start the generator and get the AC set up, all that good stuff, and get ready for bed. I'm tired. It's gonna be an early morning tomorrow, and then I got like a 25 mile an hour or 25 mile deadhead to go get my next load, so that'll be on the next video. We will see how this unload goes in the morning, and we'll wrap this one up. So I am gonna install the shifter cover that I bought. I'm gonna do that in the morning when the lighting is a little better, because even with the lights on inside the cab at night, it's just not, it's hard to see. So yeah, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So they wouldn't let me record while inside while they're unloading it. This place is pretty secure. I didn't notice last night, but they have electrical wire all the way around the building, on top of the building, all that. So this is a pretty secure facility. So I understand they didn't want it, everything recorded in there, but so they're getting that unloaded, and I was going to install this, but the more I look at it, I don't think it's going to look right. In my opinion here, this is because it's going to go from like chrome, or from white, chrome, white. I just don't think it's going to look very good. So I'm on my way back, because my next load is going to take me back through there. I'm going to return this because I don't really care for it. But I did wind up getting the quick disconnect for the airline, so I can hook up my air blower that's over here. But yeah, other than that, this load was pretty simple. I told you I was going to talk about the rate on it. Let me pull all this up here. So I'm going to go over this load with you guys, show you exactly what I made on this load, what the truck made, what my advance was, and the go over the total, like the gross load here. So let's get into this. So this load pays a total of $2,950 even. Okay, so the line haul is $2,759.92. This is where everybody gets confused as far as what Landstar gets. A lot of people think Landstar gets 35% of this $2,950. That's not the case. Landstar gets 35% of the line haul only. Now this load's pretty simple. It's cut and dry. If there was tolls and unload, things like that, other things would be broken out. But this one's pretty simple. So you take this number, this 2759, and then you multiply it. I wrote them down here so we can do this. So you take the calculator and you take 2759.92 and you multiply that by 0.30 equals, that's 30%, because you get 30% of the line haul up front. When you book the load, you're able to advance this amount to your card plus 100% of your fuel, which is 190.08. So They don't ever let you get the change. So it's $1,018 for your advance. So as soon as you book the load, this money is going to be available to your card. So we take that over here. So we have $1,018. That's what you get up front. You can take all of that. You can take a portion of that. You can take none of it if you don't want to. All right, so to find out what your actual pay is going to be with the advance, after the advance, all that good stuff, we're going to do that. So you take 2759.92 and you multiply that by 0.65 because that's the line haul. So I get 65% of the line haul. So that's $1,793.94. So $1,793.90. We're gonna say 95, round up, and 95 cents plus the 190 in fuel, because we get 100% of that as well. So $1,984.03 is what you get. That is my total pay on this load here. So $1,984 is what I made on what, I'm gonna have to go back and look, but I think it's 840 something miles. So, but obviously I took my advance. So what am I gonna expect on my paycheck? I'm going to expect, well, $1,984.03 minus $1,018 equals. So my settlement will have a grand total of $966.03 left on my settlement, unless I've taken a smaller amount than the total advance. Now the thing with the advance is you can take this amount, you can take up to this amount at any time in different increments, whatever you want to do, the entire time you're under that load. But once that load has been completed and it's been transfloed, you are no longer able to advance anything from that load. So if you want all the money up front, take it all up front, because every time you take a load or an advance, even if it's like you have two cards, like I have card A and I have card B. One is my fuel card, one is my settlement card. My wife has one card and I have one card. That way I can advance her money if I need to, so she can get whatever she needs to, whatever the case is. So if you take $100 and you put it over here, it's gonna cost you $1.25 every time you add money to one of these cards. So if you can do it at one time, do all of it at one time, it's gonna save you this $1.25 every transaction. Because if you do 100 here and then 500 here, and then, oh well, I want to take another, 300 over here, you're gonna get charged $1.25 for every time you use that card. And yes, that means fuel. That means use it at the ATM, writing a draft, which is a com check, anything like that. So I'm gonna go back here and look at my exact miles on this load. 864. So let's do the math real quick. So 1,984.03 divided by 864 equals, it's 229, almost 230. So 2.296 to the truck. That is my pay to the truck. That is what the truck made on this load. And top it off, I put, you guys seen it earlier, I put the $347 in fuel. Now I still have over 5/8 of a tank, so my next load I don't have to advance anything to get that load done because I have the fuel to do it. But I'll advance it anyways because that's just kind of what I do. I just let it stack up on my card, and then I'll deposit a chunk of it at the end of the week or when the rest of my paycheck comes through. So hopefully this helps you guys understand some things, and maybe they'll answer a few of y'all's questions. I know this 35%, that Landstar catches a lot of flack for it, it's not really that bad. I mean, I still made almost $2,000 on this load for 864 miles. I can't complain. It took a little bit longer than I expected to get loaded, but I mean, they're unloading me now, so I can't complain there. And yeah, it was a light load. So if you guys have any other questions about Landstar or about how the 35% works, or 65%, whatever you want to call it, drop a comment, hit me up on Instagram at Nomad.trucker. If you're interested in the full-time RV life, like I mentioned earlier in this video, follow us on YouTube and Instagram at Chaos on the Move, and you'll see a lot more insight on how we actually live, because we don't have a sticks and bricks house like most people do. We full-time RV. So my wife pulls our camper around and we go where we want. We pick our own freight. We do exactly what we want. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely follow us on there. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Definitely helps out the channel. Thank you guys for all the shout outs. It's really neat to see where you guys are from. Got a lot of other countries that hit me up, and a lot of you guys are in the States. It's really neat to see where everybody is from. Just kind of, they're interested in this from all over the world, and that's just neat to me. I appreciate all the shout outs and all of the comments that you guys have left. Thank you guys for all the love and the support, and y'all stay safe.